can't guess what we're doing here today. We've got some more cutting to do. So, if you don't know the situation here right now in Montana, especially the farther eastern corner, the hay situation is not good, hay or grass. We're droughted out, and getting enough forage to get through this winter after going through last year's drought is becoming challenging. We had a marginally better year than last year, which is still going to leave us a lot short on hay. So we've got some hay we've purchased on the way, and there's also other options here if a guy wants to pursue them. So for us personally, we're looking at this wheat right here, and we're putting this up on shares with our neighbor. Obviously we're putting it up, and we're gonna give him a share of what we put up. Now this wheat, out through here, it's not that good. It's spotty. I mean, this is more or less what I'm doing right now, is to cut it down so that he doesn't have to spray it down. Kind of part of the deal, so he can disc it in later, disc the stubble in. But there's places out here, and where we'll be tomorrow, where it's really pretty good, and with any luck off this 1,000 acres, we could have 600 to 800 bales. I mean, I might be really wishing, but it's a possibility. And there's some kochia in here and some weeds, wild oats. But anyway, even this type of a hay in this market right now, this fall could be worth $100 a ton. It could be worth $150 a ton. I've heard of hay right now going as high as $120 to $200 a ton. And honestly, at $200 a ton, I think you're better off selling the cows. It's really hard to make that pay off. And this may not be the best feed. I think with the beards on this wheat, we're gonna have to run this through a processor, and that might be the way we have to do it for the cows this winter. It's not normally what we do, but sometimes in years like this you have to make changes. Sometimes changes surprise you to be better ones, or better ways to operate. And it's just like deals like this, it's a lot of work. It requires a good arsenal of equipment and maintenance, manpower mostly, and but just more than anything, the willingness to go out and just do it. Everybody wants a handout. Very few people want to, go work till 10 o'clock at night, like I will be tonight, cutting down somebody else's wheat and putting it up on shares with them. And maybe that's the wrong thing to say. I know there are a lot of hard-working people out there that would do that, but there's a lot of people that would rather wait till the winter gets here and the cows are starving before they start looking for hay, and then all they can find is cheatgrass. So there's plenty of those people out there too. So this is really hard to do with the camera in one hand, I tell you what. Alright. So I'm running this TM 1400 in B4 on quad range John Deere transmission. We're cruising along here about 11 miles an hour. Doing a fine job. Now, every once in a while on this light stuff, it'll leave a blade or two of this wheat. But for the most part, it's all going down. And it really cuts as well at high speeds as it does at low speeds. Now I can honestly say without this mower, this job becomes monumental. This mower replaced an old 8200 Heston windrower, which we still have and use. Actually going to be using it here soon. Might take a video of that. But the big advantage is here, in 1 hour I'm putting down somewhere in the neighborhood of 20 to 23 acres of ground, of hay ground or wheat or whatever, forage. So in a 10-hour day, I can cover roughly 200 to 230, 40 acres of ground. In the last 2 days, we've gotten, by the end of today, I will probably have 400 acres down, maybe 450. That's pretty darn good. And it's really honestly been the first piece of equipment I've ever seen that could cut hay as fast as it could be raked and baled. I mean, it is pretty remarkable how fast you can lay it down with this thing. Now, there is no conditioner on it, which means it doesn't require a lot of horsepower to run, only about 80 horsepower. Lodged hay, it just goes right under it, slides right under it. And what I've found is because it's mowed and not windrowed, it dries down as fast as windrowed hay. With grass, it dries down faster. Alfalfa, it's about 50-50. I'm not sure on the grain hay here how it's gonna dry. We're gonna find out here soon. So this is what I'm gonna be doing the next 2 days. We're gonna be getting the rake over here, hooking it up to the other 4630, which is way more than we need for a raking tractor, but it'll keep the dust off us. And air conditioning's nice. So that's about all I can show you in this video, I think. I mean, one nice thing about this guy's field is it's smoother than anything we've got, which is always nice to be haying on something that you can ride along at 10 miles an hour and be perfectly happy with your comfort level. So I might take some more videos as time goes on here, and we'll see what happens if we start putting this up. So that's it for now, and thanks for watching.